Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to Wednesday. Just give it a second for people to chime in, log in. My name is Kim, and I am the fitness coordinator for Seneca York, and welcome to Wellness Wednesday, and also the very last day of September. If anyone was very, very lucky this morning and you were out and about just before 6:30, a cool meteorite just entered the Earth's atmosphere and blew up in a big green flash. So I figure that tomorrow we'll be dealing with an alien invasion. Thank you for the awesome t-shirt. Yes, it is Orange Shirt Day. So you will see lots of kids, teenagers, lots of people out there wearing an orange shirt. So welcome to Wellness Wednesday. Today I am going to be doing something that I usually do around this time of year. It usually goes on the Thanksgiving table a week early, but that's okay. It's something that is kind of cool, and it does have wellness benefits for it as well. It's just not another stupid craft. So what we're going to do today is we are going to make cinnamon scented pine cones. And the reason we're doing the cinnamon is because I don't like pumpkin spice. I don't understand that. If you guys like it, that's your cup of tea, awesome. I'm more of a cinnamon scent person this time of year because it kind of has that fall scent to it. And it's also something that, you know, carries on in towards, the Christmas season, holiday season as well. Okay, so the benefits of cinnamon. So cinnamon just out of bag. You can get the sticks, you can grind those up as well. My glue just went flying off the table. You can do many different kinds. I'm just going to use the prepackaged one today. Cinnamon has been known and proven to reduce irritability. It can relieve headaches. It can relax sore muscles, improve your circulation, and increase concentration, which is nice at this time of year because I'm sure you guys are getting super duper busy with assignments in school. And let's face it, learning at home or working at home can be kind of tough as well, especially on that concentration when you have all kinds of other distractions around you. So we are going to make a bowl full of cinnamon scented pine cones, which will aromatize, I don't even know if it's a word, your space. It's going to help with a few of those things. And like I said, it does help relieve headaches as well, which is really cool. So the things you're going to need are my glue, which went flying off the table. So just some clear glue. It's the school glue. You can get it from the dollar store. It's usually $1. You can get the sparkled kind if you want, or the colored kind. It's up to you. I'm just going to use the clear color. You need some cinnamon. There are steps to do this with the actual cinnamon oil. So the scents that you can get from like Sage, or you can go to the stinky aisle in Walmart and you can find that as well. I'm just going to use this because it's nice and simple. When you actually use the oil, it does take a couple of weeks to prep this. This is an easy one that can go right into the dish and you can put it onto your table tonight if you have everything. The extra ingredient I'm using is sparkles, because who doesn't love sparkles? And the main one, pine cones. So this is a great time of year because all the pine cones are starting to fall down onto the ground. And there's different sizes, so I've just kind of picked up the mini ones. I went around the neighborhood the other night and got quite a few stares from my neighbors. They couldn't figure out what I was doing with a giant bag of pine cones. I had to explain to them it was for a lot of fun stuff that I was going to do with college students. So when you get the pine cones, sometimes they are a little bit closed. These ones were actually pretty open, which is nice, but you still want to kind of give them a chance to air out, disinfect, and debug, especially if you're picking them up off the ground. So the best thing to do is put them on a baking sheet, not with the paper towel. The paper towel I just put down because I didn't want glue all over my baking sheet. Put them on a baking sheet, spread out the pine cones, and pop it in the oven at 200 degrees, and just let it bake for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. What it's going to do is it's going to cause any of the pine cones to open if they haven't opened. It's going to get rid of any little creepy crawlies that might be living in there, and it's going to get rid of any germs or bacteria that might be on them as well, especially this time of year being on the ground. Okay, the other thing you need is a plastic baggie. So what we're going to do is, taking your glue, you're going to pour it into a cup. You can use a paintbrush, and you're going to take your pine cone, and you're going to paint the pine cone with glue. So this is the clear glue. You don't have to be neat. because it's pretty easy to paint these things. You just want enough glue that the cinnamon and the sprinkles or the sparkles are going to stick to it. But you don't want a lot of glue that it's not going to dry and it's going to be all globby. Okay, and once you've done that, you're going to put it in the bag. You do have to work really quick because the school glue does dry pretty quickly. So you can do it in batches if you'd like. That way nothing's going to dry out on you. And you can use the little pine cones, you can use the big ones. The only thing I didn't find were the very fat ones. I didn't actually walk farther enough to get to the tree that I know they were under. I'm going to do that on the weekend because it is pine cone season and lots of crafts can be done with it. I've actually been asked to make a wreath out of them. I probably won't show that to you guys because that can be kind of boring. But you can do all kinds of cool stuff with the pine cones this time of year and the leaves. So if you are looking to get kind of crafty, or you just want to go out and do a nature hike and pick stuff up, great time of year for that. All right, so there are some pine cones. I've already pre-glued a few of them while I was waiting for 3:30. Oh look, let's get the itty bitty one. That one's kind of cute. Itty bitty pine cone. All right, you're gonna put them in the bag. The next thing you're gonna do is get the glue off your fingers or you're gonna be a cinnamon mess. You're gonna take your cinnamon and you're gonna dump it in the baggie. So one of the good things about being crafty is lots and lots of mess. All right, so the cinnamon's in the bag. I'm gonna close that up before I have a cinnamon mess all over the place. And like I said, I'm just gonna put in some sparkles just to make it festive. I've got some cool fall color sparkles right here. I'm just gonna dump that in, make a mess. Ooh, I can smell the cinnamon already. It's clearing out my nose too. All right, and all you're gonna do is shake. And give it a good shake. You're gonna see the glue on the side of the bag. Those pine cones have been sitting in there for a while. You just want to make sure that that cinnamon's covering the pine cones. And now you can bring them out of the bag and you can pour them or you can pick them out and put them in a bowl, a cup, a decorative little thingy. And it's too bad we don't have smell-o-vision because that is very cinnamony. And the glue is actually going to dry as well. So it may get a little bit clumped together to start. I got cinnamon all over my fingers. All right. And there you go. You have a very festive, very nice smelling cinnamon pine cones, which will help with headaches, reduce your irritability, which is a lot of that right now. It's because you're working at home. Relax sore muscles, improve your circulation, and also improve that concentration. And it's nice, sweet smelling that you can have in your house. It's not overwhelming unless you don't like cinnamon. And then they're easy to get rid of as well. So when you're done with them, well, eventually the smell will. You can always put more cinnamon on top of them, more glue and cinnamon to reignite that smell, or you can compost them. All right, thank you so much for tuning in today for Wellness Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you again soon. So at 4 o'clock we do have the adulting series that is coming up. Today is money management, which is really cool. Tomorrow we have nutrition running at 4 o'clock. Once again, you can register via the website, senecasting.ca. And we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. for another live, and then again tomorrow at 3:30. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful last day of September, and let's hope October is going to be better to us. Have a great day, guys.